This is actually the longest I think I've ever been single. Ever. Well, the 8 months after he left, I was single and celibate. And then I kind of gave a guy a chance, and he fucked himself, but he did it to himself. And really, we weren't, like, it wasn't him putting anything in, so I really don't count it. I don't count the last one after that, before that either, but still. But that's as long as I've been single and actually enjoyed being single. So it was 8 months. 8 months wasn't enjoyable, but it was. I didn't want to be near me. When you're healing and you're processing a lot, you don't always want people near you. You don't want people in your space. You don't want them in your face. If you're getting out of bed and going to work and you're healing, damn, I'm so fucking proud of you. The reason I can say that is because it took a lot to actually hurt me. To the point where I was like, there's no coming back from this. My heart's becoming cold. God, please don't make my heart cold. Please don't make my heart cold. And that's how I felt. And I had dudes all in my inbox, all in my text messaging, every freaking way they could reach me. They were reaching out. And I mean, plenty of them. Options out the butt. And all I wanted was them leave me alone, don't touch me. I didn't mind being friends with them, but as soon as they started crossing the line about, oh, when can I get it? No, you ain't. Nobody is. And I'm not ashamed of that. Like, I already am picky, and I already have a low number, and I already respect myself so much. But at that point, it was like, nobody could touch me. Like, ew. Just the idea of somebody touching me made me sick. I remember that. Because I was okay with being without it. And I'm not very okay being without it very well. Both my parents have addictions. I have an addiction. And obviously my dad's on his fourth wife. So, I mean, his addiction is exactly that. My mom's was when she's, I don't know if she still is or not. I don't ask her. She's getting too old to ask her freaking addiction, but she's still addicted to sex. But, like, sex is, you'll be addicted to very easily. Like, if you enjoy sex, you can get addicted to sex. No bullshit. And me going that long without, and me wanting it 2-3 times a day, like, I'm as bad as a guy. I'm as bad as a freaking guy. And the worst part is I only get guys who won't do it. Like, I don't get the one that actually wants it 3 or 4 times a day. I only get the ones who be like, oh yeah, sure, and then might come through once a week. Explain that to me. You got all these men out here who want it all the time, and you get a woman does, and they don't find the same people ever. Ever. Just like I've been with some selfish lovers. Selfish. But who I am is not selfish, so as a lover, I'm not either. So that, panned out that way. I guess that's even good give and take. Because one's given, one's taken. Just not each other the right way. But no. All bullshit. I did not want nobody near me. At the end of my healing, I still didn't want nobody near me. I mean, I'm still healing today. And now I'm more open to it. But I healed a lot to get to this point. And some people heal differently than other people. Everybody does not heal the same. They do not deal with trauma the same. Some people need to go see shrinks to get help to heal. Like, you don't have a choice. You just need to go to a shrink and be like, hey, or a counselor, and be like, I need somebody to talk to process this. But that's okay. There's no shame in that. There is no shame in that. Whatsoever, Dang B. Because you're trying to heal. There's a difference. at least you're trying to heal. You're trying to step up and change you for you and be who you were supposed to be to begin with before you got hurt with the trauma. Because when you heal, you turn into the person you were supposed to be, but better. Because then you let go of all the charades and all the bullshit. You let it all go. You get in alignment and you go forward. Because you're not going to put up with nothing else. You're not going to be anybody else but who you're supposed to be. And that is the best part of it. It's not just the peace, the joy, the love, because your heart returns. If you pray right and you do it right, if you want it back. Because if you don't do it right and you become numb, you ain't doing it right. Numb during the process, maybe a little bit. But after, no. My heart is bigger now than what ever was when I was younger. Or before any of my traumas. It's so much bigger. I never knew I could love this much. And I love spreading it. So, if I get hurt, I don't care. Somebody needs it more than me or I won't be loving them. I'm good. I still love myself too, though. There's a difference. I didn't before. Self-love is part of it. But I have the biggest gratitude. I'm grateful for even the little lifing. I woke up this morning without a headlight on my passenger side. I didn't complain, I didn't bitch, I didn't do anything. And so, I'm okay. You're gonna have shit that happens. You just gotta be able to freaking find the positive in it. Now I can get some brighter headlights. Because I ain't changed them out since I bought it, so I might as well. So, positives. Not everything you go through is a loss. Nothing is that dang negative unless you're that negative. Every day is not horrible unless you're miserable and you make it that way. And I refuse to make my life like that anymore. You know, I was thinking about when I was a kid, I was actually very, very outgoing, very outspoken, very loving. And my parents kept bottling me into boxes to stop me from being that way. My oldest son is very, very loving. He's going through some stuff too right now, and I'm proud of him. But he's very, very loving. And I always found it weird because he'd be more loving to his friends than what I was, even. And I tried to contain that, and I was stupid for that. That was wrong. Don't stop your child from actually being loving and peaceful. Because then you detain it. Then they turn into depression, resentment. You don't want to do that. You really don't. That's why I asked him when he was watching porn, are you sure you're not gay? Straight up. What kind of porn are you watching? Because he was very, very loving to his friends. Very affectionate. He was to me too, but I didn't know that wasn't, that I was the same way. My parents made sure I wasn't that way by the time I was 8. I wasn't allowed to be that way. I barely got to hug my family members that I wanted to hug. Even then, they're like, oh, next, whenever it was my turn. I don't know. I don't understand a lot of why my parents did what they did. But I do understand this. If they would have let me be who I was supposed to be, I don't know where I would be. But they didn't. And I'm not going to sit on the what ifs when I can look at, I am who I am. I made it. I'm not doing nothing but making it. And being positive while doing so. So, I don't really care. What am I supposed to do? Smile, that's it. That's all I can do. And keep going. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm positive. I smile all day long, every day. Because I'm happy, even with the bullshit. Because if I'm happy with myself, I'm going to be happy with whoever I get. And they're going to be happy because I'm not coming them broken. I'm already happy and positive. So, they'll love it or they won't have it. Ain't a me issue. Not at all. I'm tired of people being upset that I have confidence and I smile all the time and be happy. Like, why are you upset? Why are you mad I have confidence? I don't think I'm a freaking all that. But I love how wonderful my heart and my soul is. Oh, I love that. That is where my confidence comes from. Not from my outside. It's all from the inside. That's why I smile all the time. Because I know what I am on the inside. I know what I bring to the table from the inside. And I know when y'all misunderstand me, y'all got your own table to go sit at. So yeah, enjoy it. I'm not one of your enemies who get to watch you eat. And that's how I'm gonna put that. Don't be jealous of them actually being happy with who they are. If you are, then figure out why you're not happy with who you are. Because that's not fair. Let people be happy with who they are.